How are you as a buyer or seller going to be affected by the NAR settlement in the state of Florida? Well, first off, we're transaction brokers as realtors in the state of Florida. So our job is to work with both parties, the buyer and the seller, to get the transaction done. Now, right now in the state of Florida, the NAR settlement does not affect that. This is how it affects you as a buyer. First off, you're going to have to sign a buyer's broker agreement to look at a house. And the reason why is that there's no longer going to be a co-broke compensation offered by the seller to pay another realtor or the buyer's agent. So you're like, well, why do I got to sign the agreement? Buyer's agents don't work for free. We do have to get a paycheck. And the way we do it is one of two ways. Either we can get a seller's credit from the seller, a concession from the seller, which all that can be done to help that back end side of paying the buyer's agent. Or if not, then you as a buyer are going to be responsible of paying your agent. The good thing is that makes us to have the ability to be a single agent. Single agent means I'm obedient to you as a buyer. I am loyal to you as a buyer. I work for you as a buyer. So now because you have another agent that is working for the seller. So now you have me, I'm in your corner the whole way. Now for sellers, nothing too much changes other than there's still compensation that'll be paid to the seller's agent that'll be worked and negotiated with the seller. But just remember, as a seller, a buyer might ask you, as I've just said, for you to pay for their agent's compensation. This is how it affects it. The biggest thing is sellers, not so much, but be prepared for credits and concessions when you sell your house to help the buyer's agent, to pay the buyer's agent base because the buyer doesn't want to pay him. Or as a buyer, if that doesn't happen, be prepared that you will be paying your buyer's agent. But again, it's changed because now as a buyer's agent signing that agreement, as I said previously, they'll be obedient and loyal to you. That's how this will affect you as a buyer or a seller in Florida.